Well, don't worry, just like I promised you, I'm only having one drink. Everyone thought they knew Dean Martin's drunk act, but one TV appearance proved it wasn't always an act. How'd all these people get in your room? After losing his son in a plane crash, Dean started drinking heavily. All seriousness, I feel sorry for you people that don't drink. I mean it, 'cause when you wake up in the morning, that's as good as you're going to feel all day. During this particular live show, he could barely stand. His famous charm turned into raw desperation. The producers wanted to cut to commercial, but Dean kept going. Tell us what we don't know about Dean Martin. Let's see. What you maybe didn't know about him is that, that drinking bit. Yeah, it was just a gimmick. What he said next left the audience in stunned silence. The smooth crooner was gone, replaced by a broken man using alcohol to numb unbearable pain. It was television's most heartbreaking moment. Dino Paul Crocchetti came into the world on June 7, 1917, in a two-room apartment above a shoemaker shop in Ohio. His parents, Gaetano and Angela, were Italian immigrants trying to survive on barely anything. Gaetano worked 12-hour days as a barber for just $18 a week, while Angela scrubbed floors and took in laundry just to keep them from being thrown out. There was no running water inside. They shared a toilet in the backyard with 3 other families. The only food they had was bread, pasta, and whatever vegetables they could grow. Dino didn't speak a word of English until he was 5. Kids at Grant Elementary mocked his accent. His older brother had to come to class with him just to translate. Even then, Dino felt like he didn't belong. By 13, he couldn't take school anymore. He left 10th grade and told his mother he needed to bring home real money. He started delivering bootleg whiskey at night across the Ohio River for 50 cents a day. By 14, he was running numbers for local bookies, collecting bets from steel mill workers who gambled their entire paychecks. He shined shoes at the country club, stocked shelves, pumped gas, and delivered newspapers before sunrise. At 15, he lied about his age to work night shifts at the steel mill for $1.25 an hour. Every job was about survival. The work was hard, the pay was low, the exhaustion was deep. That's why he later said easy does it became his way of life because he had already lived the hard way. He also started fighting. At 15, he called himself Kid Crochet and stepped into underground boxing clubs across the Ohio Valley. Between 1932 and 1936, he fought 36 matches, winning 25 and losing 11. One punch broke his nose and left it crooked for life. He couldn't afford hand wraps, so he fought bare-knuckled. His knuckles shattered and never healed right. In one match, a hook split his lip open. The scar never faded. He even lost feeling in parts of his mouth, which gave him that half-smile people would later call charming. He joked about his record, saying, "I won all but 11, but every fight left something broken." In 1936, during a brutal match at Steubenville Memorial Auditorium, 19-year-old Dino got hit with a rabbit punch to the temple and collapsed face. He stopped breathing. It took 5 minutes to bring him back. When he woke up, he was vomiting blood and couldn't remember his own name. He spent 3 days in the hospital with a concussion so bad the doctor warned him that one more blow to the head might kill him. The hospital bill was $470 and his family couldn't pay it. That was it for him. No more boxing. From that day on, he focused on singing. By 1934, at just 17, he was singing at shady clubs in Steubenville while dealing blackjack in the back rooms. The crowds liked him. He copied Harry Mills from the Mills Brothers and got paid in tips. Then came a real gig. In 1935, bandleader Ernie McKay hired him for $75 a week, a huge sum during the Depression. He sang at the Walker House, at the Rex cigar store, and anywhere they'd let him croon. He kept the style smooth and calm. It was the opposite of everything he had been through, and it worked. He also had a job no one really talked about. At 17, he worked as a croupier at the Rex cigar store, which was really just a front for an illegal casino. It was run by the Scala crime family. He worked the roulette wheel from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m., earning $30 a week and tips 3 times what he made at the mill. When gamblers lost, he'd sing to calm them down. When mob guys got angry, he stayed cool. Federal agents raided the place twice. He escaped through the back alley both times. On slow nights, he'd sing with dance bands under the name Dino Martini. The mix of charm and danger stayed with him forever. In 1938, broke and living in a grimy New York apartment with fellow singer Sonny King, the two came up with a wild idea. They held bare-knuckle boxing matches in their living room, charging 50 cents per person. People packed in to watch them fight until one of them fell. The first time, Dino knocked Sonny out cold and they made $12. They kept it going 3 to 4 times a week until the walls were